Hey, thanks for tuning in to Building Our Dream House on the Cliff, Part 43. I know it's been a hot minute since I put up another part, but if you've been watching the news, what's going on in the Philippines, roughly about a month and a half ago, we got hit with a very big earthquake, 8.6. Fortunately, my house was built very strong, even though it's on a cliff. Not even a crack on the wall, nothing. Not a brick was knocked loose or anything. I can't speak for the rest of the neighborhood. A lot of the houses, a good 98% of them, was really messed up. Really messed up. The other guy who's here, Brian, my boy Brian, his house is good. So pretty much the only two foreigners' houses is standing strong, no problem. I don't mean to laugh, but it's just the coincidence. Um, Both our houses are made, really strong, strongest material. So that's why a lot of these other houses, I'm in a province, so they made very cheaply, and because of that, you know, they suffered a lot of damage. I have not, since then, I have not continued construction on my house because we had a lot of trimmers. Some of them been like 5 point something, 6 point something. And what's left to do is, the floor underneath me is actually a whole other level. There's this bricks, cement, solid foundation. That's probably why no damage came to my house. And then the second level is here, the master bedroom, and then the part above me, which they have to build, is where it's going to be the rest of the house. And they have to put up walls, and the walls are where the cliff is. So my thing is, they're working, and then our tremor happened, aftershock, whatever you want to call it, and then boom, they fall over. Yeah, there's no like contracts of medical plan, anything like that. So what's gonna happen is they're gonna come to me because I'm the rich foreigner and demand that I pay hospital fees and stuff like that. And God forbid someone pass away, funeral fees, as well as all kinds of stuff they're probably gonna slap on there because I'm responsible. So all this came into my mind, and I'm just like, you know what, we things is cool here in our master bedroom, everything. We're just gonna leave it as it is and just wait for the tremors, the aftershocks to slow down, and then we'll start back up. So they have been slowing down. It's like nothing now. So I'm planning on starting back next month, but I have to see. The last one we had was like 3 or 4 point something. I don't know. It barely feel anything. So if it stays that way for the rest of this month, then I will start back next month. But if you still get 5 point something, 6 point something, I don't want to held reliable. And now, mind you, that's just me. That same construction team is still out here working, So it's not like, oh, they're not working at all. No, they working. They're being hired from other places. They actually getting a lot of work because they bragging about how strong they made my house. So now everyone is like, oh yeah, we gotta hire that team. That's the team we gotta hire. Shoot, my brother is gonna be starting his house supposedly. I think it's supposed to be next month. So same team. Yeah. So they definitely get a lot of work, because of how strong they made my house, and it's still standing out of everyone else who got destroyed. So I just wanted to make this update video to let you know what's going on, where I've been, why another video haven't been up, and I'm putting this on the video side of this channel because usually I put up a lot of shorts of the construction and everything, and they be about I try to keep it under 3 minutes, but it's not really long enough to go over what's been going on and stuff like that. And now recently, I try to put up some videos just to keep the channel active. And I see the views went down so low on the shorts, which anytime I put a short, they hit over, over 100, sometimes in the thousands. And I'm just like, wow, you're not watching the shorts anymore? Is it because I'm not talking about the construction of the house? I don't know. But I do need to put some more love on, this side of the channel. I'm like, where's my wallpaper? My beautiful Stella Blade wallpaper, screensaver, whatever. So, I'm gonna tell you right now, the whole bedroom ain't like this. I just, I'm a blogger, and I'm like, look, I haven't made a video in like over a month. I gotta fix my office. Like, let me do the office first, and then I'll do the rest. Now, I'm not gonna do too much because they still gotta make upstairs. So eventually, I'll come down here, and I have plans for what I want to do down here. But yeah, just want to let you know what's going on. I was gonna put up some pictures of like the damage of what's going on over here, but look, there's so much videos right now on YouTube as well as other platforms. I'm sure you can find how Jollibee fell over from the earthquake, and a few other establishments as well as malls, big malls also crushed. So I'm just like, wow, my house stronger than a mall. And the floor man told me when I told him I want my house strong. I don't I want to make sure it can withstand anything. He's put in his mind this is what he told me. He put in his mind after I said that he's building a small mall, or he's building then he went from a small mall to a bank, like a bank vault. So let me see. My walls are about this thick. Wait, hold on. There you go. My walls, these walls, this thick, solid concrete, whatever, bricks, whatever. I'm trying to get my hands. So weird. There you go. They're about. I'm looking at the beams now. This thick. Yeah. All the way around, and I have support beam there, over there in the bathroom. So he dug 8 feet deep, and then to put the support beams, then started making a foundation and build it up. I mean, it's on my old channel. That's a whole other story. But the old channel is Hot Travels 2024. So if you go there, you'll see the very, 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 very beginning of building this house. I had to leave that channel. This is a long form video. We could talk about that, right? Let me get comfortable. I left that channel because that channel, before I started talking about building houses and just riding around the Philippines on motorcycles, it started off basically about how beautiful this side of the world is. When I say this side of the world, I mean Thailand, Philippines, Indonesia, Korea. Let's name a few places I went to. I was just comparing the difference, and they told me that a lot of those videos, and they didn't say which ones in particular, don't meet their policy, whatever, and it disqualified me from making money from their channel. I see other channels do it and make money. They're gonna stop a small channel. That channel barely had over 2,000 subscribers, and I'm just like, really? Wow, that's crazy. So this channel was originally only about gaming. I mean, it's a channel I made for my wife because female gamers are so rare. Beautiful female gamers are rare, and even more rare, a Filipina gamer. So I wanted to help her into it, stuff like that. Now, to be fair, she hasn't played anything like Call of Duty, anything like that. She's trying to get into it. I mean, she's like, if you look at this channel, she's playing, what do you call it, Tomb Raider. We went to the arcade, the virtual reality arcade. We're killing zombies and stuff like that. She loves games, so I wanted to do a little channel for her. How did I know that this was going to become a backup channel? So, yeah, man. After this video, I'm about to put up a whole other video because we're going to talk about Stella Blade, because I love Stella Blade, and Stella Blade Part 2 is coming out, and there's a whole lot of controversy about that, but we're going to discuss that in the next video that I'm about to put up. I'm gonna try to spit out a video every other day, or maybe every day. It depends how I feel, honestly. But yeah, like I said, the continuation of the construction of this house. Hopefully, it will be next month. If uh, if I don't start, I'll still make a video and let you know why. Um, the only thing that will stop me is if we still continue to have trimmers that's 5 point something or 6 point something, or the same construction team that is working on this house is busy and they're not available to come over here. That's the only two reasons I won't start. Because originally, if you watch this channel, and there's a few things they did that pissed me all the way off. And I was staying in General Santos at the time. This is Lake Cebu. It's a good 3 hour, 2 hour ride depending on traffic. So I wasn't going back and forth all the time. I left my wife in charge, her and her brothers, because she'll come over and stay for a few days and supervise and then give directions to her brothers, my brother-in-laws, and they take it from there. But it's like, if I'm not here, they just like do what they want, and oh man, I was just flipping all the way out. But you know what? The fact that this house withstand a 8.6 earthquake, all those complaints is out the window now. They did their thing. It's good. It's good. It's good. So thank you for tuning in. And if you haven't by now, please subscribe. Subscribe. Like this video, share this video, and if you haven't seen all the other parts, watch them. It's on the playlist. This should be part of the playlist too. It's very entertaining, very educational, because you get to see how construction is done. Because I'm telling you right now, they made the base, they made all the support beams, they put up this wall first, and then after they put this wall up, then they started working on the ceiling. I'm like, where's the other walls? How are you working on the ceiling? You didn't finish the walls yet. So stuff like that pissed me all the way off. But I'm telling you right now, my ceiling, damn, can't even fit on camera. About this thick. And you're like, you're bullshitting. I'm telling you right now. Go watch the videos. You'll see. Big ass ceiling. So once they finish upstairs, man, I'm gonna have my in-laws living up there. I have a room for my wife's mother and father. If they watching a movie or dancing or whatever, I'm not gonna hear nothing, which is awesome. And I'm loud, like. When I watch movies on my laptop, I have Bluetooth. Well, they borrowed me now. I have this Bluetooth speaker that come up to about here, and I'm blasting, like the whole neighborhood probably can hear it. Like I like to get into my movie. As I don't know if the recorder is picking up, but you can hear like kids yelling and playing, cars going by. If someone else starts doing karaoke, I don't want to hear all that. I just want to hear my movie, or if I'm playing music, I want to hear my music. So, yeah. All right, so that's the video. I know I said it already, but look, this is a new channel. We got to get these numbers up. So please subscribe, like the video. I'll see you in the next part. Deuces.